This part of our topic will be subtracting mixed numbers, because that's our last part for adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So to subtract mixed numbers, let's take some examples, a few examples that we need, as we have seen how to add them. So consider two mixed numbers. This is subtract mixed numbers. Consider that we have 12, 9, 20 minus 8 and 130. So we'll be working with that. Do we have a strategy? Yes. We'll perform the subtraction in vertical form. That's one of the methods, with a fraction in a column and the whole numbers line up in columns. Then we will subtract the fraction parts and the whole parts separately. Same method we have been doing. So we end up with 12, 9, 20, 8, 130. Remember, it's subtraction. Now the challenge here now is that we need to get them to have like denominators. Okay, once they have like denominators, then we can proceed fraction by themselves. So let's get them to a like denominator. The LCD of 20 and 30 is 60. So we need to multiply this top piece by a number to get this to become 60. So we say here, multiply here by 3, multiply here by 3. We need to multiply this by a value to get it to become 60. We multiply here by 2, we multiply here by 2. Okay, so we do that. Now, having done that, now we proceed and we go to the next one. So let it come down here, because otherwise it will get jumbled up here. So we end up with 12, 27 over 60, take away 8, 2 over 60. Now they have like denominators, so we're going to say now 12 take away 8, which is 4, whole numbers with whole numbers, fractions with fractions. 27 take away 2 gives us 25 over 60. Can this reduce? Yes. This could be reduced by 5 into 25, 5 into 60 will give us 12. Therefore our new value or final value will be 4 and 512 in its lowest form. Okay, that's one example. So let's try the next example. Our next example may seem more complicated. Say 258 and 3/4 take away 175 15/16. Although that looks like a very big number, don't worry about it, we'll break it down vertical. So we take 258 9 3/4, take away 175 15/16. So we need to find the LCD. That becomes then LCD of 4 and 16 is 16. So the idea here is to multiply them such a way to get them to like denominators. So we multiply here 4 over 4, here nothing, so let's come down to our next step. So our next step now, when we multiply it out, we will be ending up with this value here, 258 12 over 16, 3 times 4, that's 12, and take away 175 15 over 16. Now 12 cannot take away 15, so what do? So we will have to borrow 1 from the 258. Okay, so when we borrow 1 from the 158, this is what this becomes 2, 5, 7, 12 sixteenths, and the one that we borrowed, we will express it as 16 over 16. Why 16 over 16? So that they all have the same common denominator and we don't struggle in adding them together. So add this top piece here, this becomes 2, 5, 7 and 28 over 16, and this bottom piece now becomes negative 175 15 over 16. Now we can go vertically. So we now say 257 take away 175, that gives us 2 here, 182 positive, right? And 28 take away 15, that is going to be then 13 over 16, and that's our solution for that particular problem there. All right, so we can round up values also. If you were ended up here, you could round up values, you could do many other methods. All right, let's try a next one where we have a whole number. 2300 take away 129, 31 over 32. The way you're going to work this out is that you're going to borrow 1 from this 2300, so let's put them vertically. This is very good when you're using the vertical method. But 32, so when you borrow 1 from the 2300, this is what happens. Let me express it sideways. It becomes then 2, 99 and 32 over 32, because this is 1. When you add 1, this becomes 2300. Take away 129, 31 over 32 over, subtract whole number with whole number, give us 0, 7, 1, 2. 32 take away the 32. Remember, it's this top 32s that you're going to be working with, giving us 1 over 32, and that's our solution. This is working out the vertical method. Nevertheless, it works out if you work across, it works out the same. Okay, so if you were to work it across, this comes from the side, and so let's just do it then. In other words, so we end up with 2300 take away 129, 31 over 32. This method is the same thing, so you put here 2299 and 32 over 32, take away 129, 31 over 32. Whole number with whole number give us 2170. Top fraction with top fraction, top value with top value, which is the numerator, that's 1 over 32. So you end up with the same solution. You will decide which method to use depending how you find more comfortable working with.